I will torment your souls for eternity!
I'll hold him off, friend. Find a colossal and smash that over.
Rest now.
You think I'd leave my vessel unguarded? Chronovir, feast on their hearts!
See if you can immobilize it with the colossal. It's empowering itself. Immobilize it, friend. Dragon is empowering itself again. Stop it! The altar's empowering Manamarco. You need to destroy it. The altar, friend. Destroy it!
Insects! I will end you! No power or relic will save you from my wrath!
You broke his tether. Come on, let's finish this.
I will find a place for your soul in the Wraith Book! Rise again, Chronovir!
In your mind,
You will not fail me twice. Did you think you stood a chance against me? Death means nothing to me. I will return. Don't you understand? You cannot stop me! I am the king of war!
It saved me one last card to play. Take up my life and finish this.
What's happening?
destroyed the Wraithforge. You set the souls free. Everything has a purpose. A reason. You're meant to be right there. And I'm meant to lead these souls to where they need to be. It's all according to Meridia's plan. You're not responsible for my fate. Just as I'm not responsible for yours. You have life again. Use it and move forward. Without sadness. Without regret. I'll always be with you. In your heart. Your memories. Live your life, Darian. Promise me. Promise me.
Gabrielle, wait. I promise. I won't forget you.
Quickly, friends! This place is receding into Cold Harbor. Come to the portal!
Gabrielle. We're done here, friend. Time to go.
Ah, champion, you're back. Regent Corinway and Prince Azar are waiting inside for you. But I'm sure they would understand if you took a moment to greet your friends first.
Ah, Five Claw. This one knew the worm cult underestimated our courage and determination. Manny Marco's contempt for us led to his undoing. Tell Raz, how many times did you have to kill him? Ah, this one thought it must have been something of that nature. If only we could have done that when we fought Wormblood at Voska Shrine. It would have been much easier than bringing down a building. Still, is Manny Marco truly gone? He's as dead as a villain like him can be then. At least Raz can think of nothing we can do to make him deader. Our work here is done, Five Claw. Talk to the lovely Regent Corinway, and then the celebrating can begin.
This is a good day. For the first time since the guilds assaulted Cold Harbor, I can rest easily. I faced what I feared and I survived. There are many kinds of fear. I was not afraid for myself, well, no more so than expected. No, I feared failure. The possibility that somehow Manimarco and his followers would escape to trouble us again. Now I am free of that fear. I do not doubt that many worm cultists survive the fall of Mornaril. But without the King of Worms or the Wraithforge, the cult is not the threat it was. I am happy to leave the task of tracking down the remnants to others.
Glad to see you made it, pal. When you and Darian stepped through the portal and I saw that big Cold Harbor rock start drifting away, I thought that was it for you. A big tusking fight, that's what happened. Waves of worm cultists, blasts of necromancy, Daedric titans swooping all around. I got to admit, we could have used you there, pal. We knew we had to keep Manimarco's acolytes and their Daedric friends from interfering with you and Darian. I imagine you had your hands full in the Wraithforge. I just hope we did enough to help you out. Good to hear. Now go talk to the prince, the regent, or whoever you got to talk to, then come back and find me. I want to get some ale with you and Darien and hear the whole story.
Looks like we made it back to Sunport. I gotta say, I am ready for a goblet of wine, some warm bread, maybe some cheerful company. Time to enjoy being mortal again. Hail and hearty, my friend. I never really expected Meridia to just let me go. But now that I'm free, I mean to enjoy every moment of it. I only wish Gabrielle could be here to celebrate with us. That's not entirely up to her. I disappointed Gabrielle from time to time when she was alive, so why stop now? Still, I won't forget what she said to me at the end. I'm gonna be fine in time. You'll see.
Good work, Mainlander. No Death Dancer could have done better, although I would have liked to try. I raise the spine of gratitude, and thank you for the great gift you gave to me and my egg-kin. The opportunity to confront the corpse stealers and send many into the dark. Not only did they greatly wrong my people and corrupt and kill my sister, their perversion of death itself cried out for a reckoning. You dealt with Mannimarco? I wish I could have seen that. Still, Sithis cares not whose hand holds the dagger when a coward such as Mannimarco meets his fate. All that matters is something that was wrong is made right. Thank you, Mainlander.
I would like to tell you everything turned out exactly as I expected. But I do find myself surprised from time to time. I certainly did not see Darien divesting himself of Meridia's power after I went to such trouble to restore it. Who can say? Evil has a way of sowing the seeds of its own destruction. Mannimarco preserved Darien's light because turning it to his purposes appealed to his vanity. He would have been wiser to destroy it. With difficulty, yes. But my former colleague greatly admired efficiency. Mannimarco could not bear to discard anything that might prove useful. In this case, his frugality proved costly indeed.
The Regent is waiting inside, but I'm sure she would understand if you took a moment to greet your friends. We are all delighted to see you safe and sound. Personally, I am curious about what happened in Mornaril. Is it truly over? That is a profound relief, mixed with just a little disappointment. I suppose everyone will be heading back to their homes now. Solstice won't be the same without you, champion. I am certainly ready for the worm cult to be gone. Yet, in a way, I will miss this. I was part of something with the Stirk Fellowship. Something great and noble. Perhaps it is selfish of me, but I am not quite ready to see it end.
Champion, you are here. Please, come closer. I would like to speak with you. Thank you, Champion, for everything you have done. I owe you a debt such as few regions have ever owed. All of Sunport does. I promise we will do all we can to safeguard your victory. I plan to help the elders of the Stone Nest people resume their ancient vigil over Mor Naril. My ancestors played no small part in the troubles that eventually led the Worm Cult to our shores. I must make amends. To begin with, I will have every vault and treasury in my realm searched for more eyes of the Colossals. They should be restored to the Voskrona Colossals that stand watch over Mor Naril. But that is only the start. The Worm Cult found a refuge in Eastern Solstice because we ignored our neighbors. I have learned our fates are bound up with the Tideborn and Stone Nest. I will not forget it again. Now, I believe Prince Azar has something he wants to say.
Comrades, my friends, stand proud. Today, Tamriel and all of Nirn shares in our victory over the Worm Cult. But let us take time to salute those who fell. Merrick at Azwala, Gabriel Benolay, and many brave Fellowship soldiers from across the land. In their honor, let us always remember that here on Solstice, we stood together against terrible evil, and we won. Finally, let us commend the champions who carried Meridia's light into the final battle. Huzzah! One moment, comrade. I would like to speak with you. It's strange. We fought so long and worked so hard to reach this moment, but now that it is here, I find myself surprised. The work of the Sturk Fellowship is finally done. For the first time in months, we can think about what comes next. We may go our separate ways from here, my friend, but the deeds of the Fellowship will live forever. Yours most of all. Wherever our journey takes us, we shall live to honor our fallen and recall the valor of heroes such as yourself. I thank you. I shall miss all the friendships we have found here on Solstice, but yours most of all. Surviving dangers such as the ones we have shared creates bonds that can never be broken. Thank you for everything you have done. I am going home, my friend. I have not been back to Sentinel in many months. I am sure my father knows some of what has happened here, but there is much I should tell him in person. You can be sure I will tell King Faharajad of your valor. The Sturk Fellowship's great task is done. We shall keep some forces here to help Solstice deal with Worm Cult stragglers, but most of us will soon head home. Though parting is sad, we shall always share the bonds of honor and sacrifice. I suspect my father may have something to say about that. He sent me to learn from Merrick, but Merrick is gone now. If it is up to me, yes, I would like to stay a little longer. I feel that I can do some good as Guildmaster. We shall see.
This is a day that will be long remembered. There are the fallen to grieve, yes. But there is a victory to celebrate, and new friends to whom we soon must say goodbye. Yet, I confess, I am worried about what comes next. For centuries, Solstice has been more or less forgotten by the mainland. Now, soldiers from all over Tamriel will be making their way home, full of tales about our little island realm. The Sturk Fellowship has put Solstice on the map. That is my hope. Trade, travelers, new goods for our markets, and new markets for our goods. A prosperous new day is about to dawn in Sunport. Yet change is never simple. Yes, we have much to gain, but we will lose things too. The Worm Cult taught us we are not safe from the troubles of the mainland. But I suppose these troubles brought us new friends too. I could have asked for no better allies than Prince Azar and the Sturk Fellowship. For that, I am grateful.
I shall miss all the friendships we have found here on Solstice.
Ah, the hero of the day! I knew you would find a way to triumph over my old rival. I don't think we'll need to worry about Manamarco again for a long time. I thank you for the respite. Oh, he's dead enough now. But a spirit such as Manamarco's is impossible to banish completely. Some part of him clings to existence in Cold Harbor, I'm sure. And the evil he did lives on in our world. My heart tells me that Manamarco's fate is not ours to decide. A powerful destiny is at work here, something that will not fully ripen in our time. For now, take comfort in the fact that darkness was defeated, and that is enough.
A moment such as this is to be treasured, yes? Razumdar never doubted the outcome, yet he must admit there were some dark moments. He is looking forward to a long, well-deserved rest on this lovely island. This one finds the climate agreeable. Now that the threat of the worm cult is diminishing, there is an opportunity to savor some of the island's more refined pleasures. Besides, Queen Irene asked Raz to make a few discreet inquiries. For centuries now, Somerset has done its best to pretend that House Corellania no longer existed. High elves do not like to be reminded of kin who do the sorts of things the Corellanias once did. Queen Irene wonders if it is time for that to change. Perhaps it is time to rescind House Corellania's exile. Or if that is too much, establishing diplomatic relations might be possible. But that depends on some conversations between Regent Carinway and a certain Eye of the Queen, yes?
I know Regent Carinway thanked you already on behalf of Sunport, but let me do so again, champion. This is my home. Without you and the other heroes of the Stirk Fellowship, we would not have survived. Before all this happened, my only ambition was to serve my regent, and perhaps make some small contribution to the lore and learning preserved in the College of Rituals. A scholar's life was all I thought I wanted. After meeting Stirk Fellowship heroes from all over Tamriel, I realized just how little of the world I have actually seen. Oh, I know places from my books and maps, but I want to travel. To see the wonders of far-off lands with my own eyes. They will still be here when I return, but I will be a better advisor to Regent Carinway, and a better scholar, if I can speak from experience as well as study. After all, I now have friends in many lands, thanks to the Fellowship.
I would have sold my tusks to follow you and Darien into that last fight. Standing there in Mor Naril, watching that floating rock start to drift back into Cold Harbor, I thought we'd lost you both forever. Glad I was wrong. I don't know about you, pal, but I'm awful thirsty. Time to find a good tavern. But sooner or later, I need to head to Wayrest. High King Emmerich is going to want a report. Probably in writing. Say, that gives me an idea. I ain't updated the Adventurer's Almanac in a while. I need to add some new chapters. The Reach, the Sisters, Solstice. There's a lot of ground I haven't covered yet. I spilled enough blood for now. Maybe I'll spill some ink instead.
When you are lost among thickets and mires, your eyes are fixed on the ground before your feet. It is only when you emerge that you can look back and truly see the wilderness. Today it feels good to be done with it. I think I will return to Stone Falls. My Eggkin there know nothing of Solstice's Tideborn or Stone Nest peoples. That should be remedied. It is a strange thing to discover your family is bigger than you thought. Some will disapprove of Saxleal who still cling to their Zonmirs. Some will be curious about Saxleal who live in great shells by the sea. The stories I have to tell will enrich many, and that is a good thing.
The Stone Nest people will remember this day, Mainlander. New tales must be composed, and new obelisks carved to preserve the story. We will not forget what happened in Mornaril, nor will the corpse stealers, I suspect.
You have more shinies than you know what to do with, am I right? Here, let me help relieve you of some of them.
I pity your lack of a beak, Featherless. No weapon can match its glossy elegance. I can try to teach you to fight with that soft face of yours, but be prepared to lose an eye.